Today on Bike Culture Hub we're breaking down Honda's latest modern retro machine that blends classic charm with modern-day refinement in a way only Honda knows how. If you're someone who loves the feel of a retro bike but doesn't want to compromise on today's reliability, technology, performance and comfort, then the new CB350 RS might just be the perfect motorcycle for you. In this video, we're diving deep into its features, design, performance details, pricing, unique selling points, real-world ride impressions, and whether this bike deserves a spot in your garage. So sit tight because this is going to be a detailed 2026 breakdown of Honda's iconic midweight retro roadster. The CB350 RS has always been Honda's more youthful, sporty sibling to the standard CB350, and for 2026 the company has pushed that identity even further. The first thing you notice is the styling, classic yet aggressive. Honda retained the retro DNA with the round LED headlamp, sculpted tank, and minimalist bodywork, yet combined it with modern touches like blacked-out components, wide block pattern tires, and a more muscular stance. The updated 2026 model now features refined LED lighting, slightly sharper tank contours and brand new color schemes that give the bike a premium, modern retro appeal. It looks retro because of its silhouette, but it feels modern because of the textures, materials, and finishes Honda has used. Under the tank, you still get Honda's beloved 348.36 cubic centimeters single-cylinder, air-cooled engine, simple, reliable, fuel-efficient, and tuned for strong low-end torque. However, Honda has reworked the fueling and ignition map for smoother throttle response and a cleaner emissions profile, all while making sure the bike stays BS7 compliant for various markets. The engine still produces around 20.8 horsepower and 30 Nm of torque, but the refinement is noticeably better. The 2026 version is quieter at idle, smoother in mid-range, and feels less stressed at higher RPMs. Honda's engineering philosophy for this engine remains effortless, daily rideability with enough low-end grunt to make city riding genuinely enjoyable. One of the standout elements of the CB350 RS is its riding nature. The bike is not built to chase high-speed numbers or compete with the performance-focused 400 cubic centimeters and 500 cubic centimeters bikes. Instead, this 350 cubic centimeters Honda is designed to make riding feel relaxed, controlled and enjoyable. The throttle input feels crisp, the low-range torque lets you pull cleanly even in higher gears at low speeds, and the taller gearing means the bike feels composed at 80 to 90 km/h cruising speeds. Honda also refined the vibration dampening on the handlebar and pegs for the 2026 model, making longer rides more comfortable, especially for riders who plan on touring occasionally. The chassis of the CB350 RS remains a simple but extremely effective double cradle frame. What's interesting is how Honda has tuned the suspension for 2026, telescopic forks up front and twin hydraulic shocks at the rear, but the overall damping has been worked on to handle rougher road conditions without sacrificing stability. The RS variant also sits slightly taller because of its seat design, scrambler-style tires and sporty ergonomics, giving riders a more commanding posture on the road. Handling feels natural, it leans easily into corners, maintains balance even at slow speeds, and offers predictable braking performance thanks to the 310 mm front disc, 240 mm rear disc, and dual-channel ABS. The combination of the block pattern MRF zapper tires and the lightweight construction provides surprising confidence even on unpaved or broken roads. Speaking of ergonomics, comfort is an important part of the RS identity. The 2026 model features a revised seat profile with denser cushioning for long-distance comfort and better thigh support. The handlebar is positioned slightly forward compared to the standard CB350, giving the RS a more engaging riding stance without compromising relaxed touring geometry. You sit upright, but with just enough forward lean to make it feel sporty. Foot pegs remain slightly rear set, which gives the bike a dynamic feel but still fits riders of different sizes. The overall ergonomic triangle feels natural, neither too aggressive nor too commuter-like, but something right in the middle. When it comes to technology, Honda has kept things simple yet modern. You get an updated digital analog instrument cluster that now displays Bluetooth connectivity options including turn-by-turn navigation, call alerts, music controls and message notifications when paired with Honda's smartphone app. There is also Honda Selectable Torque Control, HSTC, which behaves like a light traction control system. It ensures the rear wheel maintains grip on slippery surfaces, which is extremely helpful during monsoon riding or on gravel patches. While this isn't a feature you might use every day, It's good to have, especially on a bike that encourages mild off-road exploration thanks to its RS character. Other small but meaningful updates for 2026 include revised switchgear with a slightly more premium feel, better LED brightness for nighttime visibility, and new dual-tone paint options that make the RS stand out more on the road. Honda has also focused on reducing overall panel gaps and improving fit and finish consistency. These small improvements might go unnoticed by some, but for owners, they add to the long-term quality feel that Honda is famous for. And now let's talk about performance on real roads. In city riding, the CB350 RS feels light, nimble and effortless. The clutch is soft, gear shifts are precise, and the engine's low-end torque lets you glide through traffic without constantly downshifting. The tall gearing helps the bike maintain composure in third and fourth gear even at low speeds, which is great for slow-moving traffic. The bike's seat management has also improved, thanks to updated engine tuning, making it more comfortable for summer riding. On the highway, the RS cruises best between 70 to 95 km per hour. The bike can push past 110 km per hour, but it's not designed for high-speed touring. What it does offer, though, is stability and comfort for long journeys. The upright seating, wide handlebar and refined engine make it ideal for weekend rides and scenic routes. Plus, the suspension absorbs most road imperfections, making longer journeys less tiring. The RS won't give you adrenaline-pumping acceleration, but what it will give is one of the smoothest, most controlled rides in the 350 cubic centimeters retro class. Fuel efficiency remains one of the CB350's major strengths, and the RS continues that legacy. With careful riding, you can expect around 35 to 40 km/L, maybe more depending on conditions. This makes it a perfect bike for daily use without burning a hole in your wallet. Honda has also kept service costs reasonable, and with Honda's engine reliability reputation, the CB350 RS is likely to last you years with minimal issues. Design-wise, the 2026 CB350 RS feels like a modern interpretation of a scrambler retro hybrid. The front fender is shorter and sportier compared to the standard CB350, the rear has a minimalistic tail section, and the exhaust features a blacked-out, upswept design that adds attitude. The golden-colored wheels on some variants look stunning and give the bike a premium, muscular stance. The tank capacity remains a practical 15 liters, giving you a decent touring range. In terms of pricing, Honda has positioned the 2026 CB350 RS smartly to compete with the Royal Enfield Hunter 350, Classic 350, and the Jawa 42. The expected price sits around PKR equivalent of INR 2.20 to 2.30 lakh, depending on market and taxes. At this pricing, Honda isn't trying to undercut the competition, it's offering a different experience, a premium, ultra-refined, reliable retro bike that focuses on smoothness, comfort, quality, and everyday usability. What truly sets the CB350 RS apart from rivals is Honda's unmatched refinement and long-term reliability. While other retro bikes may offer more raw character or louder exhaust notes, the Honda gives you a feeling of confidence, quality, and effortlessness that you start appreciating the more you ride it. And that wraps up our deep dive review of the 2026 Honda CB350 RS. If you enjoyed this detailed breakdown and want more long-form reviews on upcoming motorcycles, make sure to subscribe to Bike Culture Hub, hit the like button, and let us know in the comments which bike you want us to cover next. Thanks for watching, ride safe, and see you in the next one.